Everybody's happy after it rains. About, I don't know, 27, 28 years ago, I met my first potential version of a future self. Did you get all that? I met a future self, a potential future self. I've since met several. It's one of those magics that once I understood the power of it, I didn't want to know more. Like, I learned what I needed to learn, and I did not want to know more. And the reason it's relevant now is the version of me that I met first was 54 years old. And I turned 54 years old yesterday. Probably my first thought when I woke up yesterday morning was like, this is the age that I first really dreamed of myself, of a futuristic potential of myself. And I really didn't do the checklist thing. I wanted to, but I didn't. But the one thing that was the biggest aha that finally clarified from the visit that I had all those years ago was anger. I met her several times. Like, we met and we chatted at a specific bench at a specific place, and she was angry, so angry. And it wasn't in the way that she interacted with me or the way that she spoke about our life or the way her life had unfolded or anything. But I could tell that her physicality and her energy were furious all the time, and I couldn't understand it. I couldn't relate to it. I couldn't understand what transpired in her life that she was so angry. By my observation of her life, she had it made. Like, she had everything I wanted. I would say 85% of everything I have wanted in the years since that, not everything. Her health was okay. I could tell that she had some things going on that were important. And it's curious because that age range is where I first started getting diagnoses, and that's the whole reason that I asked to see a future version of myself, because I realized how far left this was all starting to swing health-wise. I just looked at her life from the vantage point that my 20-something self could, and was like, wow, she's off the grid for the most part, and she's composed and self-aware, and her practice is good. She's published, and like that was the checklist at the time. But I could not figure out why she was so angry, and I don't remember asking her. And if I did, she couldn't have explained it to me. But of course, fast forward, and for the last several years, it is all I can do to not just rage all the time. The tightening of the pluriversal systems, the constant tension of spiritual warfare ratcheting up, watching people be targeted, watching people lose rights, watching rights being debated about. And I was like, I get it. I get it now. And I can appreciate the parts of 54 that I have wanted to live into, that I have wanted to embody. And I also feel a lot of grief for things that didn't come to pass, for things that happened that I had no idea. I just had no idea it was going to be that way. And I have a whole lot of respect for her. I have more respect for her now than I thought I could. And I appreciate that, because that experience has allowed me to respect myself more in some way. Thank you for listening.